Donald Trump, who God has named Tribulation Trump, is the most despicable, degenerate, con man, liar, psychopath, sociopath, freak that anybody has ever seen in modern times. They say that Mussolini was indeed a freakish person, and Nero of Rome. But even Hitler, as much as he is despised as the world's most despicable historical figure in politics and world leadership, Tribulation Trump is giving Hitler a run for the money, mainly because, at least if I can say this, Hitler has some refinement and culture about him. Trump is a fat ass, uncouth, orange-haired orangutan, a SOB from way back when. But that's not what I come to talk to you about. What I've come to talk to you about is that never in the history of the world have we ever seen anything like this, or will we ever see anything like the Southern Baptists, lock, stock, and barrel, pulpit to pulpit, pulpit to pew, the evangelicals and all of Salem media and most of the red state, redneck, South Japheth people worship this despicable, uncouth, this con man, this coochie grabber, this liar from way back when. This vermin, this fat ass orangutan is worshiped, defended, loved, and admired by the Southern Baptists, by the evangelicals, by the redneck, red state, Japheth people of America. Never in the history of the world has such despicable, deplorable vomit of character ever been seen. And so I'm here today. Let me bring some tax relief to those who have been burdened by this casino, this Wall Street casino that America has been turned into by Tribulation Trump in this most recent tax bill, where the rich get richer and the house always win. This blackjack, this casino, this roulette wheel called a tax bill put together by Mitch McConnell and Paul Ryan and this fat ass Tribulation Trump. Let me bring some relief. First of all, it appears now that not only not the media or other politicians who are equally as crooked, but not just, they don't rise to the level of being as despicable as Trump. There's nothing, nobody can control him. This man lies. Trump, he lies and lies about the lies, and even those degenerate Christians in the Southern Baptists know he lies, but they love it. They know that, as John's Gospel chapter 8 verse 44 states, they've read it in their Bible, and Tribulation Trump with his fat ass is the personification of his father being a liar and a murderer from the beginning, and yet they still protect him, yet they still give him their unmitigated support. These low-life so-called Southern Baptist evangelicals, Billy Grahams of the world, have said if Tribulation Trump stands out on Fifth Avenue and shoots somebody, they're going to stay with him. Let me say something to you. I have come in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, and I'm going to exercise some powers here. I'm going to exercise the power of the man of God. I'm the Lord's servant. And I'm here today, first of all, to open your eyes to just how despicable these people are following this fat ass. I want to start, first of all, with Franklin Graham. I want to start with him. Here, supporting this liar, Franklin Graham, constantly giving them support. Hey, Franklin, got something for you, homie. Hey, Franklin. Hey, Franklin, got something for you. Yeah. I got a bottle for you. Hey, I'll send it to you. You want it, Franklin? You know you're still drinking. You know you're still a stumble bum. You know you're still an alkie. Hey, Franklin. Hey, Franklin. Want it? I got this. I got it. I'll send it to you. Here you go. You lying, stinking, stumble bum supporting that fat ass Trump. Take this. This is yours, Franklin. Hey, that ain't all. I got another one too. I got something here. Look in here. Rush Limbaugh. All these people supporting this liar. Hey, Rush. Hey, Rush, I got something for you. Look at that. See that bottle? It says Vicodin. Rush. You ever heard about, Rush, you know what Vicodins are? Hey, we know you're still on them. Now, don't you try to get cute with, listen, Rush, I know some people down there in West Palm Beach done told me about you sneaking in there late at night in the crevices and curbs of West Palm Beach. Don't you start with me, boy. Don't you, your fat ass. Don't you start with me. Vicodin. Got it for you, Rush. Yeah, I do. And not only that, but here. You know something? And by the way, you curse with continual drug addiction, both of y'all drug addicts. You're crackhead and you're alcoholic. But you know, friends, this Sean Hannity. Y'all know him. You know, Sean Hannity had that devil Donald Devil Jr. Trump on his broadcast. And Sean Hannity let that devil Trump boy lie to his audience twice, and he still had him back on there, and has never corrected the fact that these people are the devil. Their father is the devil. Sean Hannity's father is the devil. Donald Trump's, he's the devil. They lie. Sean Hannity asked Donald Devil Trump, is there anything else to be known about this meeting at Trump Tower with Vista Maskaya, the little Russian slut? Go ahead, Mr. Engineer, roll that clip and let us see exactly how this devil Donald Trump Jr. lied, and Sean Hannity has sanctioned that lie. I got something for you, Sean.
Did you hand over any and all documents?
Well, I will. I've said it publicly. I said it yesterday. More than happy to cooperate with everyone. I just want the truth to get out there. I mean, that's part of why I released all this stuff today. I wanted to get it all out there. They're trying to drag out the story, in all fairness. Yeah. You know, they have it. They want to drip a little bit today, drip a little bit then. So I was like, here it is. I'm more than happy to be transparent about it, and I'm more than happy to cooperate with everyone.
So as far as you know, as far as this incident is concerned, this is all of it?
This is everything.
Now we know that wasn't all of it. I mean, there's been there's been an encyclopedia more of emails and meetings and a whole lot of stuff. And yet that lying Sean Hannity, that low-life piece of trash, Sean Hannity, has let this devil Trump Jr. lie to his audience and has never corrected it. By the way, his audience don't want to be corrected. They love the lies. But Sean Hannity and Sean, I want you to know I'm the Lord's servant. I curse you today with throat cancer. The throat cancer gets inside of you and is going to ravage your throat all the way down to your penis, boy. I curse you right now for letting this go on in the world just to support that orange-haired orangutan. And by the way, Sean, just in case you think, and Rush Limbaugh and Franklin Graham, just in case y'all think that I don't have the Lord's power to curse and to bind. I want to tell you let you hear what I said to Bill O'Reilly going back about 4 or 5 years ago when O'Reilly was riding high, $40 million a year, and all the blonde, stable whores he could get on his broadcast, and I cursed him. You see where he's at now. I cursed Roger Ailes. You see, like, Mr. Engineer, let Sean Hannity, who's now got throat cancer all the way down to his penis string, let him see what I said to Bill O'Reilly. Mr. Engineer, go ahead and roll that clip when I cursed Bill O'Reilly. But we also are here today because of the belligerent, the willful, the maniacal, the narcissistic attitudes of one Bill O'Reilly, who has been one that many of us watched and viewed for many years. But he has smeared and besmirched out of a sense of arrogance in this towering office building with his millions in salary and all of his blonde concubines that sit with him each night as he does his harem broadcasts to the world. We are here today, Mr. O'Reilly. Serve notice on you. Today is just the beginning of a road that will be very long. But mind you, we will see you go to jail, Bill O'Reilly. We will see you go to jail. You will not participate, be complicit in the cover-up of the illegal eligibility of Barack the long-legged Mac Daddy Hussein Obama. No doubt about it. Yes, sir. And Bill O'Reilly no longer sits in that ivory tower. That's right. And there's more to come about his imprisonment, Sean Hannity, your partner. And Roger Ailes is dead where he should have been long ago. But I'm here, Mr. Sean Hannity, to let you know you are cursed from the back of your tongue all the way down to your penis string with cancer. And you, Mr. Rush Limbaugh and Franklin Graham. But I got more. That Robert Jeffress boy. Mr. Robert Jeffress, be ye informed that the members and of the secret society of pagan sodomites that you have participated in as a closet homo is going to hit the Dallas Morning News in not too many days. Your picture and your penis going to be on the front of the Dallas Morning News as a closet sodomite. You that have supported and given, according to your understanding, religious blessings to this orange-haired orangutan. And all across the Southern Baptist churches, from one end to the other, from the pulpit to the pew, from the pulpit to the door, shall all of y'all be cursed. But ye shall be embarrassed as you find out that this little freak, this little girl, Robert Jeffress, has been carrying on a closet homosexual activity that's now being investigated by the Dallas Morning News, and it shall be brought to light. You are cursed, Robert Jeffress, for your support of the orange-haired orangutan. Now I got a couple more, and then I promise not to inflict myself upon you any further. Mr. Ben Carson, yes sir, Mr. so-called brain surgeon, Mr. so-called I thought I would hit my mama in the head with a hammer. Mr. Liar about lying on your mama. Boy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Ben Carson, talking about you gonna hit your mama in the head with a hammer. And then you lied and said you stuck your friend in the belly with a knife, but the belt buckle stopped the sticking. Mr. Ben Carson, I got something for you. Hey, Ben, I got something for you. Hey, Ben, I got a banana. Hey, Ben, I got this banana. Hey, put Ben Carson back up there. Want this banana? I know you want it. There you want it. All porch monkeys want bananas. You smiling? Look, he's smiling, everybody. He want this. He's showing this banana. I'm just sitting there. Yeah. I know you want it, Ben. There it is. This is the banana. All porch monkeys love, but I even peel it for you, Ben. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's for Ben Carson. Yeah. Now I'm not through. No, I'm not. I got more. That Mike Huckabee. You know, Mike Huckabee used to be a preacher. You wouldn't know it now. Yeah, you Baptist preacher down there in Alabama. Governor of Alabama at one time, that fat, elephant-looking woman that is now the press secretary for that orange-haired orangutan, that Sarah Huckabee Sanders, that's that boy's daughter. That's his daughter. He was just sucking this Huckabee boy. He's supposed to be a man of God. He's Southern Baptist too. On television not long ago, all over, everywhere, talking about how wonderful Tribulation Trump is and praise that he's president forever, that he's the best president ever. Well, Mike Huckabee, I want to speak and a curse of cancer upon you as well, that your body be ravaged with lung cancer and colon cancer, that your body be ravaged and you burn. And Mike Huckabee, before you die in cancer, here's what the Lord said. You're gonna growl like a dog. Your daughter, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, is going to come to see you in the hospital and all your family and friends. And you're going to be there in that hospital bed, and that cancer is going to be burning you like a furnace. And you're going to growl and vomit up puke like a dog. All that blessing you gave to Tribulation Trump is going to end up as cancer coming up out of you, and your family gonna watch you grovel like a dog on that bed as you die, and your death is gonna be slow and long as that elephant-faced daughter of yours watch you die. But ain't all, I got one more, and I promise not to inflict myself upon y'all any further. This little old television prostitute, she used to be a prosecutor, but no, she's Jeanine Pirro. There she, look at her. Look at her. You ought to go somewhere and cover yourself up. Somebody I ought to send you over there to Saudi Arabia for a while and let them teach you how to have some sense, covering yourself up on television, all that stuff hanging out between your breasts and grinning and skinning and trying to make like you somebody bad. You ain't nobody. I'll get that husband of yours that whooped your butt from before. I'll go talk to him. I'll call him up. You know what he will do to you. You're talking about how the FBI ought to be brought out in handcuffs with your lying self. I speak breast cancer to you, Jeanine Pirro, whoever you are, that breast cancer, for all that support that y'all are giving to this lowlife, this orange-haired orangutan, this Tribulation Trump. Now listen, I want y'all to hear something. I'm the Lord's servant. I have had enough. I've had enough of this lie. Tribulation Trump has normalized lying. And none of the politicians, the judges, the congressperson will do nothing about it. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of this lies about he has made the economy better. It's a lie from the pit of hell. This tax reform bill that he has passed was nothing but a robbery of the poor and given to the rich. It was a casino play, if I've ever seen one, where the House always win. And the House of the Congress and the House of the Senate have robbed the poor and have given billions of dollars to the rich. I had enough of it. I had enough of you rednecks, your low-life selves. I had enough of you with your despicable, boogie-eating, handkerchief-head selves running around here talking about God has sent you this orangutan, this man that lies, this despicable. I mean, I heard somebody told me that Tribulation Trump went to visit a public toilet down there in Florida, and the public toilet, the commode got up, broke up from the floor, and ran because they didn't want that big fat butt sitting on it. That despicable. They ain't never seen a butt as dirty as that fat butt of Tribulation Trump. The toilet ran and got these religious leaders and all these racist Japheth people running around here talking about what a great man he. I've had enough. Y'all are cursed. You're cursed with a curse. Oh, I forgot to thank you for reminding me. Y'all forgot. Let me tell you, let me show you something here. I'm the Lord's servant. Oh, yes, Lord. I'm the Lord's servant. Yeah, child. Ask Bill O'Reilly. Ask Where's Glenn Beck? By the way, can we get up Glenn Beck? Y'all remember him? Y'all, where is Glenn? We ain't heard nothing from him. But I cursed him too with his Nazi self. Glenn Beck was leading that group down there in Charlottesville this past summer. Pull Mr. Glenn Beck up before I move on, and then I'm going to show you where my authority comes from. Mr. Engineer, go ahead and pull him up. Let everybody see. Oh, Glenn Beck, where is he? Yeah, sell out, Nazi, liar, hustler, Fox. And by the way, when is Fox News gonna stop? I mean, the Me Too movement need to go over there to Fox News and y'all need to get all them bleached blonde women that up there every night and make these old white men excited at night just before they go to bed, trying to get it up before they can get to bed with their wife. All them old white women with them bleached blonde hair on Fox News. Here, my authority to curse is in verse 15 of Deuteronomy chapter 28. It's chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God to observe to do all of his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these things shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 16. Cursed Glenn Beck, cursed Bill O'Reilly, cursed Sean Hannity, cursed Franklin Graham, cursed Rush Limbaugh, cursed Ben Carson, cursed Janine Pirro, cursed Mike Huckabee, shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field. Cursed shall be thy basket and thy store. Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body, I mean your children. Cursed and the fruit of thy land, and the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. To all you people whose names I've called, and more, Robert Jeffers, cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall send upon thee cursing, vexation, and rebuke. You people have been running around here supporting this orange-haired orangutan, blessing him. This man, Chris, he's the most degenerate, despicable psychopath. And yet y'all are blessing him. Well, here's what God says to you. Curse, vexation, and rebuke. And all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do. By the way, oh, you don't think this has any power. All right, okay, oh, go ahead. Ask Bill O'Reilly and go to the graveside and ask Roger Ailes. Hell, ask Glenn Beck. Does it have any power? Ask Obama. Ask him if my cursing, if my being the Lord's servant. Ask Al Sharpton. In case you want to get biracial on this whole thing here. Ask him. You ask them if these curses have any power. Cursed shall thou be when thou comest in. Cursed shall thou be when thou goest out. The Lord shall set upon thee curse and vexation and rebuke, and all that thou settest thine hand unto for to do, and let me add, forevermore, until thou be destroyed. Every last one of you Southern Baptists, every last one of you evangelicals, every last one of you Salem media, till you be destroyed, and until you and yours perish quickly because of the wickedness of thy doings, whereby thou hast forsaken me. Mr. Engineer, well, one more. The Lord shall make pestilence cleave unto thee until he have consumed thee from off the land, whether thou goest to possess it. Mr. Engineer, would you please bring up John's Gospel, chapter 8, verse 44, before I turn these people loose. Just one more verse, and then I'll let them go. Yes, I want you to see why the Lord has cursed you. Oh, you don't think that you don't believe I'm the Lord's servant. Oh, I see. Oh, you've been letting Ben Carson say prayers for you, is that right? Oh, Mr. Ben Carson, at the prayer breakfast, the national prayer breakfast, said that he did not believe Obama was a legitimate citizen. Mr. Engineer, bring up John's Gospel, chapter 8:44. Here's why you are cursed. And there's no way you can get around him. You and that tribulation Trump with his fat ass. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. Tribulation Trump. There ain't no truth in Trump. Damn it. And this man has spread lies all over America, and there ain't no truth in America no more, except this pulpit and this preacher and this pastor and this Lord's servant you hear speak. I am the Lord's servant. Bring it back up one more time. Ain't no truth in him. Ain't no truth in Robert Jeffress. Ain't no truth in Franklin Graham. Ain't no truth in the Southern Baptists. Ain't no truth in Trump. When he speaketh a lie. He speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of it. Mr. Engineer, thank you so very much for all your help here today. So my friends, there you have it. There you have it. Now, run tell it. Run everywhere you can go and tell it. And so be it. America has finally got the relief. We couldn't get it from Congress. Now, Republican congressmen, they ain't gonna fight Trump. They're just as despicable as he is. You can't get it from the Democrats. Can't get it from Mitch McConnell. Nobody will defend us. They've let this man run amok. They let this man tax us. They let this man take our money. They let this man lie to us. They let this man be a freak in front of us. He's let this man be a freak before our children, and nobody will protect us. The preachers won't stand up. Billy Graham won't stand up. In fact, they're standing with him. Nobody will protect us. And God has sent me. Here I am. Here I am, America. Here I am. And you watch. In not too many days, as cancer comes down on these, as destruction and pestilence fall upon them. You might ask, well, this savvy enough to watch and hear you, good Dr. Manning. I noticed that you didn't curse the fat ass, Tribulation Trump. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, 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 I didn't. I left him so he can continue to inspire you to make sure that you don't miss your cursings. Oh, just let him keep on running amok. Let him keep on doing what he's doing until all of you are consumed. In not too many days, you shall see it come to pass. I'm James Evan Manning, everybody. I'm the Lord's servant.